and Sharon. I am lying upside down to be able to show you the Oasis that we put together. We've done about 6 or 7 of these versions to arrive at something that we felt was going to be safe and functional for your staff and safe for the residents that you're caring for. We tried at first to be able to produce something that would have a low bed underneath the mattress so that it could be elevated for cares, but that really we failed miserably to arrive at something that was going to be stable and strong enough to handle the thrashing of a person that is going through the Huntington's disease process. And we did settle back down to just being on the floor. In the future we can work on this, but we wanted to get it done so that if you have a need, if you have a person that you're caring for, you'll have at least this to provide that protection and safety. The bed that we've got is a 42-inch wide Rescue GS, so it's a safe, comfortable surface for patient care, and it's 42 inches wide, which is what you had previously. And then we've wanted to expand the world of the person that you're caring for, taking it out to about, I think we're at about 6 feet in width. And as you both know, I'm 6'5", so it illustrates the amount of room that we've got here. And we'll then later show you how we put this thing together and how your staff would use it to access the resident that needs cares and be able to bring it into the room, move it out of the room, store it, anything that you need to do. We want to make it functional for you. There's lots of space now. Instead of being this 42-inch width, we've expanded that world and tapered it. So as I lie in here, I really see a lot. I don't feel as though that there's any confinement at all, which was one of the goals. And as the person would turn or move, they meet a lot of resistance. There's a lot of mass in the materials that we've got here. Even in the headboard and footboards that we've built, instead of just using real rigid foam, we've taken masonite boards and turned them on their sides and laminated them inside to create a truss system within the foam to give it more stability and structure so that it is less reactive to somebody pushing against it. So we'll be editing this thing together. I'm going to climb out of this thing and we'll take this thing apart and show you how it goes together. Thanks. So I've escaped. I'm out. We're going to go through how this thing is put together, and then how your staff would be able to use it back and forth to be able to get inside, get out, close it back up, or move it from the room into the storage location and bring it back in. So we'll put some handles on it to make that function easy as well. The material that we use is the heaviest grade vinyl that we have access to, so that it's going to hold up for you long term. Any zipper assemblies that we've got, the production team put zipper flaps on to protect that, so anything draining over the sides is never going to penetrate the interior of any of the cushions. The materials that we use inside are a rigid, high resiliency foam material. They put handles on things that are reinforced with X-box stitching, so it's real strong, so that when they do need to move something, it's not going to break apart over time. All of the webbing that we put in place, we didn't just stitch it here, we've stitched it everywhere. Our production manager, you folks are very wonderful people, spiritual people, but there was a lot of swearing that went into the production of this, but we burned through that and we arrived at this. So the system can be opened up. Popping the 3. We secure the footboard, and now we have access to open up and gain access to where the person would be resting. This side, again, can be opened up and brought out here if we need further access to it. And that's the way, and the mattress is just held in place by the cinching of all the cushions around it. We did put a strap that comes off of the mattress itself, and that passes then underneath the footboard and secures the footboard to the mattress, so that if they push against it, it doesn't want to leave the edge of the mattress. And each of the side bolster cushions have that on it as well, to secure the headboard and footboard to the mattress assembly. We have, you'll see some Velcro stripping there. That's there if we go to the system that has the elevators to raise this whole system up about 9 inches to accommodate a bed underneath this. That's how that would happen. We had it, we just want to make it stronger and more secure before we bring anything like that into your facility. Nursing staff can close it up, and it goes together via the buckling system, and that allows us to cinch it and draw it tight, and it's in place. The force, because we're coming around a 90-degree angle, is very, very strong, much stronger than Velcro alone. Each one goes in place. As you know, I wear cowboy boots, used to be a rodeo guy, and we're done. These straps, again, hold the footboard or headboard to the assembly so that pressing it out, if they do push against it, have more union with the entire system. And we're back to an enclosure that's going to provide that opened area for the resident that you're caring for. If we wanted to take this apart completely, I'll go on this end. Redo again the disassembly. Take this out and apart. We've got the handles here to be able to carry these in and out of the room wherever you need, and we've put handles on the larger pieces as well so that they can be handled. The Environmental Service Department, I think they had, and I can certainly understand it, make sure that there's no zipper assemblies, no mattress parts that rest against the floor that will scratch up the flooring in any of the resident rooms. So there is none. The assemblies are raised up off the floor. Again, the flap covers it. If anything was to wear or break apart, all of these covers can be unzipped, new cores can be inserted, or new covers applied. So we want to make it so that it's something that you can use long term. And headboard and footboard are interchangeable. There's no unique one. They're the same. And again, they have boards embedded within each of those parts to help control the flexing back and forth. It's just the foam, but you really can't feel the boards in there, but they're there. And that's the assembly system that we've got. We put the handles on it, we've got everything to lock it in place, and hope that this is going to work well for you. We'll be able to bring it up to you as soon as you tell us to. Thanks very much.